So that's our hardware. And then we go ahead on the lab instructions, and there is about the software installation in a computer. So we don't actually install any software except an USB serial driver for the board, nothing else. And then we can go and start with the program Blinky from the Embed OS. So we can go into the osembed.com webpage where there is the ARM Embed operating system. And then we can go into the code and go into the official example Blinky. And then there is an import into compiler link in here. Or the other way to do the same is that you're still here on the first page. We go into the hardware and boards. And from the boards, we select the one we have here. So L432 KC. And that's our board. And then having a look on the overview of the board. So there are some code examples for the board. And then there is an example Embed 5 Blinky. So either in here in the hardware board page where we are, and then go on the right side here down to example. But this one seems to be for the operating system version 5. The example in here. And then I'm looking at the code, the examples, and there is Embed OS example Blinky, and this is for the Embed OS 6.0. So this is now for the version 0. So we will take this one. So, and then if you have registered in here, so you click import into compiler. If you are not registered, I think it asks you to register right now. But I have, of course, registered, so I can just click here, import into compiler. And then I will give it a name. It's a program, it's not a library, it's a program. And McLab10 and Embed OS example. I'll just name it example Blinky. And my initials and 0, this is my 0 version. Update all libraries to the latest revision. Okay, we will try that one. And now we are there in our code. So it's one of these programs. And then it opens in the file explorer here on the left, it opens the project. And from on the main, there is our simple main code. And now, if you imported this one from the Embed OS example in here without defining which board you are using, then it's better to have a look at the moment that you are working with the Nucleo L432 KC board. If not, you just click this open, and it will ask you that which board you are using. So I have a number of registered boards here because I've been working with these, but there is an add module or add a board. And then if you haven't got exactly this board, you just click there, add board, and add nuclear L432 KC. So if you haven't got any of the boards installed, so you can't get even that far that you will see the code or this top right corner in here, then you need to first go into the boards. I mean, in the hardware boards, and then look for the right one. So it was that one. Search for that one. And then you are there in the board. That's our board. And then I have it already on my compiler, so I can only remove it. But I suppose that you can add it from here. So when you click here, add to your board, to your compiler, then you go back to the code section and the official example Blinky, and the Blinky import into the compiler. And then after this work done, then you will be in the compiler in a view like this, and you can open the name the project so that you will recognize it easily, that it is exactly our exercise for this evening. And then after that, you can have a look on the main code.